dummy. Ready as we'll ever be.
Yeah? Do you think it's going to be a cool wedding?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, for you. Do you like it?
What is it? Say it without the dummy.
Say wait.
What is it? Choo choo.
It's like, no, that's his security.
Choo choo. Beep beep.
No, he's
I'm
alright.
trying without it.
He's alright.
Just keep him. He's off.
He's alright.
Yeah.
are here to share their joy, to wish them well, and to make this a happy and memorable day for them both. Marriage is a desire by two people to share themselves with each other and a willingness to accept each other for who they are. Getting married today is a confirmation of the love, respect, and friendship that you have for each other. Now, Joseph and Jennifer have chosen to do special readings in their ceremony today, and we now have the first of these to be read by Helen, Joseph's mum. Come forward, Helen.
Falling in love is like opening a door. On cold winter nights, love is warm. It lies between you, lives and breathes and makes many noises. Love wakes you up all hours of the night with its needs. It needs to be fed so it can grow and stay healthy. Love doesn't like being left alone for long, but will come home, and love is always happy to see you. It may break a few things accidentally in its passion for life, but you can never be mad at love for long. Is love good all the time? No, love can be bad, really bad. Love makes messes. Love leaves you little surprises here and there. Love needs lots of clearing and after. Sometimes you just want to get love fixed. Sometimes you want to roll a piece of newspaper and swat love on the nose. Not so much to cause pain, just to let them know, don't you ever do that again. Sometimes love just wants to go for a nice long walk because love loves exercise. It runs you around the block and leaves you panting. It pulls you in several different directions at once, or winds you around and around until you're all wound up and you can't move. But love makes you meet people where they go. People who have nothing in common but love. It makes you stop and talk to each other on the street. Throw away things and love will bring them back again and again and again. But most of all, love needs love, lots of it. And in return, love loves you and never stops.
Thank you very much. Now, before you both make a legal declaration, I'm going to ask you to make a promise to each other. So I'm going to put the question to you first. Do you, Joseph, take Jennifer to be your lawful wedded wife, to be loving, faithful, and support her for the rest of your life together? Do you, Jennifer, take Joseph to be your lawful wedded husband, to be loving, faithful, and support him for the rest of your life together? Do you? Thank you both. Before you are joined in matrimony, I have to remind you of the solemn and binding character of the vows you are about to make. Marriage in this country means the union of two people voluntarily entered into for life to the exclusion of all others. I shall now ask each of you in turn to declare that you do not know of any lawful reason why you should not be married to each other. So again, it's you first, Joseph. Can you just repeat after me? I do solemnly declare
I do solemnly declare
that I know not of any lawful impediment why I, Joseph Howard Pickering, may not be joined in matrimony to Jennifer Mary Chew. I do solemnly declare that I know not of any lawful impediment why I, Jennifer Mary Chew, may not be joined in matrimony to Joseph Howard. Now the moment has come for Joseph and Jennifer to contract their marriage before you, their witnesses, family and friends. These vows are a formal and public pledge of their love and a promise of lifelong commitment to each other. So, you just listen to the I call upon these persons here present to witness that I, Joseph Howard Pickering, do take thee, Jennifer Mary Chew, to be my lawful wedded Jane. It's Captain Harry's Hamlin by Lily Burns. Love is a temporary madness. It erupts like volcanoes and then subsides. And when it subsides, you have to make a decision. You have to work out whether your roots have so entwined together that it is inconceivable that you should ever part. Because this is what love is. Love is not breathlessness. It's not excitement. It's not the congregation of eternal passion. This is just being in love, which any fool can do. Love itself is what is left over when being in love is burned away. And this is both an art and a fortunate accident. Those that truly love have roots that grow towards each other in the ground. And when all the pretty blossom has fallen from their branches, they find out that they are one tree, not two. Thank you, Ray. Marriage is a commitment to the best that you can find and bring out of each other. It offers opportunities for sharing and growth no other human relationship. A physical and emotional journey that is promised for a lifetime. When two people pledge to love and care each other in marriage, they create a spirit to themselves, which binds them closer than any spoken or written words. Marriage is a promise, a potential, made in the hearts of two people who love, which takes a lifetime to fulfill. Now, with those words in mind, Joseph and Jennifer have chosen to exchange rings today. This is the traditional way of sealing the vows they have just made. So, Sunny and Bernie, do you have the rings, please? Would you like to come forward? Okay, so whoever's got Sunny's ring, who's got Mummy's ring? Okay, so if you offer that to Daddy, yeah? Yeah? Jennifer, I give you this ring
Jennifer, I give you this ring
as a sign of our marriage
as a sign of our marriage
and a symbol of our love.
and a symbol of our love.
I promise to laugh with you in joy,
I promise to love you in joy,
to grieve with you in sorrow,
to grieve with you in sorrow,
to grow with you in love,
to grow with you in love,
to be faithful to you,
to be faithful to you,
and to cherish and respect you always,
and to cherish and respect you always,
as long as we both shall live.
as long as we both shall live.
And I think the boys could do a big round of applause. Joseph, I give you this ring. Joseph, I give you this ring. As a sign of our marriage. As a sign of our marriage. And a symbol of our love. And a symbol of our love. I pledge to you my love and friendship. I pledge to you my love and friendship. I promise to care for you. I promise to care for you. And to support and comfort you. And to support and comfort you. I will love and honour you. I will love and honour you. All the days of my life. All the days of my life. The wedding ring is an unbroken circle. It has no beginning and no end. It symbolises an ending and everlasting love, and is an outward sign to the world of the promises you have made to each other. Today is the start of a new chapter in your life together, and we hope that the feelings of love you have will deepen and grow ever stronger throughout the years to come. And we now have our third and final reading, which is going to be read by Jackie, please. Jennifer's mum, Jackie.
Jen and Joe, Joe and Jen, we are Ollie and I so happy that you found each other. And we're so happy that you're making this commitment to each other. So this comes from my heart. You've been friends, companions, lovers, loved each other and you've grown together and learned so much from each other. But this afternoon, after saying your vows, you can now say to the world, this is my husband, this is my wife. As you promise to love each other today, tomorrow, and forever, know for sure that each of you are loved. Loved more than you know, loved by so many, loved so much. So, be brave, be authentic, be kind, be gracious and most important to each other, and love each other no matter what. Have you ever wondered where the idea of love came from? Who came up with it? Some genius, I think. Someone who knows what it is to love. Who knows that it's not always easy. Who knows that it's not always reciprocated. But it's still the best idea ever. Still the most important thing of all. And still worth pursuing with all of your heart. No matter what, even when it hurts. So go on loving each other as well as you can. And when it's hard, reach out to that source of love and allow love to flow again to each other through you as a gift, even when it's undeserved, because that's what love does. Love anyway, love always, because together, with love in the center, you are strong. We go.
Marriage is between two parties. It lives on love that we give to each other. It never grows old, but thrives on the joy that we mutually share. May you always be able to talk things over, confide in each other, laugh with each other, and enjoy life. I'm sure that we will all here like to wish you a very long and happy marriage. Try to be patient, kind to one another, and kind to keep a sense of humour. If you do have to say sorry. Take care of each other always. Joseph and Jennifer, you have both made the declarations required by law and made a solid, binding contract with each other in the presence of your witnesses, family and friends here today.
It's so weird. I was like, I'm not even. No, I know. Hey, stop just for you guys. We got.
His house, fishing, fire, is he there? Yeah.
Today to do maybe I'm just that, and I want to welcome everybody. Thank you for coming. Just going to participate in a special. I know it would have been a special day. Telling you, praise about me for men's is not perfect. That's been a special flowers. Now, on to John. Thanks to everyone that's come and made an effort. Everyone that's going just to see I could hear his sparkling. All the bridesmaids and the patrons all looked amazing. But we didn't say singing the Lord. Come let's say our hearty to his people.
Yes, get John.
We are proud to made it away. And because she sold from inside for the part of gold.
Yeah, but yeah.
And you just sit. I just say how wonderful she's become. The everything. You got one or two pigs. And I remember this being special. And then she was born. She was kind of give them a cry pal, yet she conceived to, and she's perfect in every way. The main thing, you like just little noise. And we're tired. I had to go and ask the obstetricians, someone. They're fine, but they're fine. So the plan is very simple. The family doesn't exist. And that's just what I would say what it ain't, but we didn't say the same thing. I didn't remember she walked very early, back 10 months. Now that it's a promise. Good start to all the other kids. They all sell a tacky sticker quality. And she was walking up the wall. So there's Jen, before the scenery. So, overnight, she's done really well. And I remember how she was going up to Jenny love of animals, to anticipate hours. In cryptics in particular, we had 2 great dens, and she would play schools with them. They put their knees on the collars, lag them about, sit them in a naughty corner. Ironically, years later, she went and did a Bachelor of Education degree, and became qualified as a teacher, using many of the same techniques on the dogs, the collars and chains, muzzles for fighter kids, cage for the timeouts, and studying instead. And then after she'd done her teaching, sent them 2 wonderful children, and then set up a child-minding business. And she did so well. They did an outstanding. Sorry. It might be great to see her one day in the child binding business. There seemed about 20 kids. Thing on your legs, saying, please just a storm in, do the colouring. 10 minutes at the don't ready. So is that the time and go away?
That's it.
But Jen, she does this day in, day out. And she's the most patient, caring person with the child that you could dance. But it's that other day, I saw a documentary on telly about the job. Just thinking of daytime TV, tell like world's most dangerous job, just sea fisherman with a big beard and barnacles lost his arm to a sharp cutting. But I thought it would last 10 minutes. I kept flying out the door crying, "Easy days, jolly days." That's true. Sure. Her other favourite game when she was growing up was the dog. She was actually getting married with the dog. We bought her a dress from a charity shop, £10. She'd put it on, dragged the dog down the aisle. The other dog was the best man. I just found out that it missed. She used some of the same techniques. Shotgun So, I'll probably miss that. They were going along, she met Joe, and she never looked back afterwards. And they were like made for each other. And I remember the first time I met him, he was on Dangerous then. He said the tag was on. And I remember there was a tiny noise when he went past the microwave defeat. Then she would put it to sleep. But it was clear from the start that he was a decent, honest colony bastard, and that he'd made a good choice. And I remember thinking this when I saw him. And a couple of years later, I thought, he's got money. I thought, you've got a better lad. I've been a bit tonight over there. See what sort of qualities are in his head. So you draw up the list. You add the list of qualities and say the backstand thing. You'll find he likes football. Tick. He sports Leicester City. Double tick. He likes a drink. He'll pick you a drink when he's out. Double tick. That was your list. Then I thought, no, there must be some other qualities and importance. And then found he cares for Jen. He works hard, good sense of humour. He's got a good, strong family who's supporting and care for him and care for Jen. And those were good qualities as well. Not quite in the same breath. Of course. So then here we are today. And I thought it was probably wise just to give a few pointers. Now he's married. For married life. And I would have to say, unfortunately, there's a grand master techniques to survive married life. You couldn't leave this today. And that's Jen's granddad. Things to new levels. We the mortals like us couldn't quite comprehend to achieve, but we can aspire. So the advice has been come from things you've picked up over the years. I would say mostly picked up from other people, not to do with that. Inspirations come from Call of Duty, rules of engagement. Says here, don't say it's like a button. I was there. With rule number 1, keep your head down all the time. If you don't, you'll be caught in the crossfire. You'll be taken out by a sniper, and you'll respawn in the spare in the bottom of that. Some people go into marriage and they say, I'm going to stand up, I'm going to take control, I'm going to tell everyone what to do. Don't do that. Keep your head down, you'll get through and get to the other side.
Comfortably.
Second roll, don't have it, which is ridiculous, because everyone has an opinion. You're allowed an opinion, just don't ever say it. The third rule is know the chain of commands. The chain of commands is in every household. You'd think if I could be at the top, but actually, usually the dog. The dog's there, everyone has to butter down. After the dog, see what it says. But the commanders and chief tends to be the dog and your wife. Then you have the children, other family members, other pets, but you know, the goldfish, and then there you are, still at the bottom, first name at the top. Second, the fourth rule is that have each other's backs. Keep work together. Keep going. Keep watching out for each other. And these are the things that get hit for you. And the fifth rule is to remember you've got a whole family of people here. All of them look out for you. You can call anybody whenever you like. We'll be there to come tomorrow. Nobody will be turning the lights off, hiding behind the sofa. You're not in anymore. We're very happy to help you because we think you'd like to be back. So without further ado, I'd like to make a change. We'll be standing. Drinks. It's a close fight to the lively print on it.
So which Joe's probably going to be disappointed.
No?
Cost 30 quid. Just go with it. So, good evening. I think most of you know me. See my name's Dan, Joe's brother, and I've got the honour of being Joe's best man today. So before I get on to Joe and Jenny, I've got to mention the bridesmaids. Who happen to include Jenny, my sister Amy, and my fantastic one, Zoe, this time. Can't wait to see. So you've all done a great job today. You all look amazing. Obviously, Zoe was the best. It's just very points down.
He's really romantic. Oh, get her in here.
Now, growing up with Joe was never boring. Joe as a child had quite a short fuse. Still do. A few childhood memories stand out. One includes the time Joe broke out my bedroom door. If you can imagine, it was like something out of the film Shining. You can imagine my surprise at seeing a rollerblade being coming through my bedroom door. I'm not sure how old we were. I was probably quite good. I still mind. Another similar brotherly love Joe was kind enough to show me was the time he secretly placed my childhood comfort blanket on the end of the fire. We were only able to find out the final destination of Rad. Joe's nothing like After multiple months of frantic researching our house for it, I was 18. Being typical young lads, we also enjoyed a few nights out. Joe's probably more memorable than mine. It's probably a bit or the carried sometime, especially after a few. Some resulted in Joe's nose being broken, unrealigned, and an aneurysm, and a fractured collarbone, both being catapulted in WWE fashion off the trampoline. And then another night out involved Joe having to make a panic police phone call whilst running around as a market.
Yeah, that was very my age, yeah. I think that was a cool theorist.
So, somewhere towards the end of these nights out, and life starting to settle down, but I wanted to dream. Luckily, things started to change.
You did, I'm matured. It's actually done.
Before Jenny, as people might know, Joe was living at home with mum and dad, and I swear, before that, he'd never done a single load of washing in his life.
Almost bored.
No.
Also, you went into Joe's probably bedroom. There was also an array of crusty socks. Crusty socks. Which soon seemed to disappear, but still to this day I've got no idea what they were. Anyway, they're out on the romantic platform, which is Tinder like a lot of people these days. And then in a matter of months, Joe went from never doing household chores to announcing he was going to be a dad.
Did I? Yeah, I mean, little chairman. It's doing it.
Sonny was on the way, and that was the start of Joe's transformation into the man we see today. Joe and Jenny built a wonderful family, 2 great kids, Sonny and Bernie and their pets. Neil the cat, the usual spaniel.
You never be up, and you got past me.
The latest member of Joe and Jenny's family, which Joe was particularly proud about, is the perfect drop-in.
Yes, and the pretty better arms. You and the fidget sir. I'll tell them.
That's good. Not gonna lie. So, Joe has a few talents we might know about, some you might not know about, but he's health and safety genius. Absolutely loves the risk assessment. I've never seen so passionate about risk assessment. I find it's like the grid or whatever.
Yeah, but if they did that, confidence against ability, yeah.
He's also got some great dance moves, which I'm sure we're going to see later. And then another talent includes being a great host and barbecue master.
Yeah, we did.
I'm sure he's probably, if you've been around John Jones for a barbecue, you know what sorts of you know about. But Joe, obviously gone from breaking doors down with the rollerblade to surviving what was supposed to be social nights out, to being a kind, slightly more sensible husband and father. And Jenny, it have been a great influence and partner to him. Together you grew up with a great family and family household. So let's raise our let's just go and Joe today.
So the first statement I'd like to make is something I think you'll all agree with. It's the same expression I used when I proposed to Jenny in the Cave in Pembrokeshire earlier this week. And I uttered the following words. It's pretty obvious really. I said, I think it's about time. Of course followed with William Harry. And after receiving the answer I was hoping for, I proceeded to place the ring on John Jenny's wrong finger. Right hand. Classic William. It's been the best part of 10 years to reach this point today. And I'm sure we'll all agree my initial statement rings true. It most definitely is time. However, on reflection, apart from the fact I'm a very good procrastinator, mother will call it Israel, there may be one or two contributing factors behind our slightly delayed unconventional approach to marriage. Two of those outcomes are sat by our sides today. Our two darling boys, Sonny George, Bernie James. We'll touch on Sonny's conception in a moment because you'll likely recall his introduction into our lives came well ahead of time. But before that, let's roll the clock back slightly, touching on how myself and Jenny first met. We met online via an app called Tinder, which gives slightly surreal looking memory to win. But that's how the fuse to our relationship was lit. On the 31st of August 2015, so if you can write time, which was a bank holiday Monday, we went on our first date to a village pub in Bourton, neighbouring Inglesby, where Jenny was living with Rob and Andy at the time. And just before the date, it was alleged that Jenny nearly got cold feet. And I later learned that her initial feeling of dread came about when she thought glimpses of my car flashing along her house down the Disney Lane. Thinking about it, it's quite understandable. My car at the time was a white limited edition Vauxhall Corsa, black rims, and windows to match.
Red flag, right?
And as we know, first impressions count. Jenny later informed me that Andy had offered her some reassuring words prior to leaving the house, so the necessary treatment. He said no. Something along the lines of, go for it, give her a chance. You never know, you might be alright. And luckily for me, Jenny did decide to show up. Ironically, however, her car at the time was also on the incentive side. A clapped out Ford Cayenne with accessories. It displayed flower stickers and eyelashes on the headlights. Once again, first impressions count. Quirky cars aside, from the get-go, the date went well. The conversation flowed, and we both felt at ease in one other stuff company. So much so, time was passing, the minutes and hours merged, and I remember thinking, I've got work in the morning. Turns out Jane's very good at talking. Really. Ultimately, the day was a success, and the second day followed. Keeping things classy, I decided to book us into the Cosy Club in Leicester. On Sunday's head. The day came, it was raining, and I was late. Held up beneath the underpass leading to the high cross car park. Eventually I arrived, and again, much to my delight, we left off where we started, another successful date. So it looks like clear rock, I was saying, it speeds it. Once we had finished, we walked a throwing hand towards Jubilee Square. So those of you who are investing, Jubilee Square is one of the main squares there. And this is where we shared our first kiss. This is also the day I nearly slipped over multiple times due to a righteous grip on my leather soled shoes. How embarrassing. Literally about 5 times I fell over. So the foundation is now set. The weeks passed and we even managed to plan an impromptu holiday to Tenerife in October that year. Things were going swimmingly. Fast forward just a few months to April 2016. There's a feet mirror. I can still use this. It's around the time Leicester City were flying high. 10 points clear at the top of the Premier League table. Good times all around. Anyway, we hadn't long been away on a short break to London for my birthday. Lovely just calling us to reach on it. A few weeks later, I received a phone call whilst at work. It's Jenny. She said, I have some news. It's me to tell you in person. Yeah, she did. And I'm thinking, possibly? It sounds a lot ominous. Then I hear the following words. Meet me in Tesco car. So, I got off from work, and 30 seconds into my journey, it clicked. I knew exactly what she was going to tell me. I arrive at Tesco's, get out of the car, but I'm greeted with a nervous hug and the words, I think I'm pregnant. A real bombshell moment, as you can imagine. So what do you do when you receive such breaking news? Correct, you go to the pub. I did my best to remain calm and attempted to offer my support by saying, Jenny, I think it might be quite exciting. Didn't accept that. And somehow, those simple words seem to give Jenny a sense of reassurance. Next step, I won't tell my parents. I get home. home, opened the door to the kitchen and Mum is ironing, preparing for yet another family mass exodus to Pembrokeshire. Mum at this point is in holiday mode, which can only be described as a trans-light state. She's listing off multiple checklists. Have you remembered this? Have you packed your bag? Eventually, I get my opportunity to convey my exclusive news. Mum, I think genuinely, thank you. Yeah. Heather, with a wry smile on her face, musters up the following words. Well, these things happen. It's as simple as that. Much to my surprise, he seemed quite excited, and that was validation for him. I knew things were going to be alright. So on January the 29th, 2017, Jenny delivers Sonny at the General Hospital in Leicester, £7 11 ounces. And looking back, pretty good baby. Pretty decent bedding. This followed up with what I call a hint of smug parent syndrome. You were thinking, this parent hog is quite easy. So life really begins. We shortly moved into our first home number 3 at Brook Lane in Bilston. And then we look back on with such fond memories. It was really nice to live ago. And fast forward a couple of years, Jenny is pregnant again. Speeds up. We're on the last one. During pregnancy, Jenny notably struggles with hyperemesis, which is technical, Rob will tell you, but it's basically it's one sickness with a prolonged version. It's not good as a jab. This again offered me perspective on pregnancy and the complexities involved, but also reiterated my respect and admiration of a gender during this time. Men really do can be quite easy. This time, Jenny opts for a home birth. The day comes, and the delivery date couldn't fall any better. It's a Saturday, and as we know, Saturdays mean sports night. A Rugby World Cup final followed by 2 football matches. I couldn't have planned it better myself. However, once the scores were settled, I was swiftly reminded of what the term labour truly means. It's a long process by definition. Fast forward to late Saturday evening. Early arrived with a bang. Quite literally. Dropping on the living room floor at 10:51. £8, 8 ounces, and a real screamer. In preparation, we set the school out for 3 months' worth of screaming. Little did you know, it would last for at least 3 years. And just like that, any hint of smug parent syndrome was extinguished. Fast track to the present, the subsequent years and swisher followed. We now have 2 charming, lovely, well-behaved boys. Brackets, on the whole. They'll be very proud parents. On the subject of parents, my parents. On the behalf of all 3 of your children, you can ask for any more. Unconditional love, warmth, guidance, and ultimately providing a true sense of family. What we have collectively is quite unique, and that's testament to you and the values you both hold.
Yeah.
So let's raise a glass to a few things. Love, family, and unity. Jennifer, what can I say? I'm so fortunate to have you in my life. All I could ask for in a wife, beautiful inside and out. You always consider the needs of others before your own. You remain determined and unwavering in your profession. As Rob said, officially outstanding was rated by Ofsted. Your attitude to whatever you set your mind to is admirable. Your example even brings out the best of me so your teams. You're the most loving partner and mother. And lastly, a factor which I found very important over the years, something which is testament to our health relationship. We're a team. You always have been. I love you. Let's raise a glass to you to thrive. Tiny more bit, little bit more. Before I wrap up. Traditionally, the group offers extended thanks you'll thank for loving. And of course, there's so much to be thankful for on a special day. However, today, I'm now going to pass you over to my wife to partner this stage. who would like to say a few words and deliver that message. Thank you and Merry Christmas.
Okay, I would like to listen to three seats of Chelsea and three seats in Evening Town, so bear with me. I'm going to be as good as out, but I have a lot of people who expect to die. So, first of all, you are all looking amazing today, and I wanted to start by thanking you all for your presence on our wedding day. It means so much to us as a family that you are all here to witness and support the two of us as we make our little family union official on paper. You are our village, our support, and I really wanted today to be our small way of giving back some of the love that you have shown all of us over the years. I hope you have all had a fabulous day so far, and anyone that knows me well enough knows that once I've decided I want to serve others, I commit wholeheartedly to them. This has led to many achievements in my life. Following my heart passionately has always led to success. Today honours my greatest success yet, Joe, my husband. You are looking incredibly handsome today. I love you more than words can ever say. We're so lucky to have you. And you're the most patient, kind, loving, fun father to our boys. You're a team player and the most supportive partner I could ever ask for. Today I finally get to say that you're my husband and take your last name. And I'm so honoured you've chosen me. So thank you. Thank you for being you, for providing me with two beautiful boys, and for bringing me so many more amazing people. And now, my boys. I can't forget my boys. We are so proud of you both today. I sometimes have to pinch myself because I can't believe how lucky you are to have you two in our lives. The amount of times people have said to us, you boys are a credit to us, it's so true. I'm so lucky today that finally I get to share my surname to you. I'm going to keep going to. Now to my niece and my nephews who have disappeared, but it's fine. Really, this is Flower Girl Dottie and my page boys Ace and Leo. I know weddings are boring. Auntie Jenny is so proud of them. They come done amazing today. They are the best cousins to our boys and we love them to bits. I've sent a little note to Santa today to tell him how amazing you've been. So I hope he gets you an extra present, Costas. Now I want to make a special mention to my sisters, Amy and Sam. How do I begin? You two are my rocks, my inspirations and my best friends. What my exploit. Having you both by my side today, I feel so privileged and needed. So thank you for organising what you do. We all had the best time. Unforgettable memories have been made, but more importantly, these two women have watched me become a mummy, and they've supported me throughout that journey. And now I've gotten to watch them become mums too. And we are truly in it together. The sisterhood I only ever dreamed of having as a child has become my reality as a journey. I love you both so much.
You love you.
Jenny, I'm one true best friend. We started our teaching journey together, and I'm so grateful that you can be here today to celebrate with us. Thank you for agreeing to be my bridesmaid and throwing yourself into all this madness. I love you. Next, my daddy and my other brother. More commonly known as family these days. Firstly, Dad, you've been a constant support throughout my life. You've taught me to work hard, enjoy life, and not sweat the silly stuff. Always a phone call away, especially if I'm going to need any medical advice. My other brother, looking so glamorous today, you have also been through it all with me. From buying me my first makeup, to showing me how to tailor my crazy hair, you've been a shoulder to cry on, always there to listen to my troubles. You are my other mother, but you've also been like a best friend to me over the years. We would not be serving pizza today if it hadn't been for the break that gets stored. Literally, as Joe mentioned, I nearly didn't turn up to our first date, but Grammy convinced me to go. You are the most fabulous grandparents from boys and spoiled and rotten, and we love you so much. Next, my gorgeous in-laws, Howard and Heather. You have taken me into your family fold, and you've treated me like a daughter. The last thing I thought I wanted or needed was another mother and father in my life. I already have two of each. But actually, you're both exactly what I needed. You've taught me so much and inspired me so much. The impact you've both had on me has been massive. From the first Sunday lunch to today, you've always prioritised family and good times together above all else. You give sound advice and you've gotten me out of many doors, including climbing through bedroom windows to retrieve house keys, more than once. You've so much love to give, and you're the most wonderful grandparents to our boys. We wouldn't be standing here today in the position where anything has been for your love, your time, and your support over the last 9 years. So thank you. Next, my mummy and papa. You were there from the beginning. You've been through it all with me too, and made many sacrifices throughout your life for me. For that I am eternally grateful. Our boys absolutely adore you both. Thank you for all you do for me, and all you've done for us as a family. Thank you for the endless letters, chocolate bars, gifts and FaceTime calls. They always bring joy on the dreariest of days. Thank you for the wonderful holidays we've shared as a family down by the sea with you, and for looking after the boys multiple nights in a row, so me and Joe can spend quality time together. I am always so inspired by your love, your strength, and your thoughtfulness, and your kindness. Now on to my goodness. My 3 little brothers and my 2 brother-in-laws. Thank you for being my ushers today. Thank you for being the best uncles to my boys. You have a bigger impact on them than you realise, and we love you all. Special mention to Dan, the best man. Thanks for keeping Joe on peace on the stag do, and for agreeing to take on the role of best man on my day. You've done a great job. I hope Sunny is as good a brother to Bernie when they are all grown up as you have been to Joe. A massive thank you to Joe for playing the flute so beautifully today. I'm going to go off piece, but I look after Joe's 2 boys and a child like for her, but we have become really close friends throughout that, and she has so humbly agreed to play the flute for me today, and it just means so much to me, and we love her to me, so thank you. It was beautiful. It was lovely. So you've made our day so magical, so thank you so much for being here. Thank you to Hattie for agreeing to be our photographer today. Can't wait to see the photo. She's so talented. I wouldn't have anyone else as I do that. It was immensely kind of her to agree to this fun list. And I hope that you've managed to sit back and enjoy some of the day too. Thank you to Grandma Margaret for providing the beautiful flowers today, and to Auntie Janet and Robin for providing the music art, and the tables and boxes, so thank you to both of you. Thank you to our videographer for being able to fit us in on such short notice. Capturing you all here today in real time was so important to us. She's been a dream to work with. We can't wait to watch it back in years to come and laugh and cry and remember it all again. And lastly, thank you to Emily, our wedding planner. She has been amazing. She's responded to countless emails, helped us pull this all together in under 6 months. You're a superstar. And all the staff here tonight, delicious food, amazing service, attention to detail, on point, just absolutely steamed hard. It was so amazing. You made our dreams. Love you all so much and have the best life. Bye.
the stairs if they're able to, please. Always happy. Three cheers for your bride and groom. Hip hip. Hip hip. Hip hip. Right, so. Right, can everybody move up the stairs, please, so the couple have room to dance? Then when we all the way up to the top, there's a very good balcony up there also, where you can get an excellent view of the proceedings. Plenty of space on the top of the stairs.
Are you ready? Top of the stairs.
Could everybody else that's on the ground floor please make their way up the stairs if they're able to, please?
What's that?
Three cheers for your bride and groom. Hip hip. Hip hip. Hip hip. Right, so. Right, can everybody move up the stairs, please, so the couple have room to dance, to do the first dance down here. Thank you. Right, the confetti's on its way down. Just wait for a few more people to drop some before we start. Try and hold on to it until they get underway. Hold your fire up there. Okay, well, if Jenny and Joe celebrations will continue in the disco room in about 5 minutes' time. Please follow me through. We're going to go for the first official dance of the evening. Please put your hands together for Jenny and Joe. The celebrations will continue in the disco room in about 5 minutes' time. Please follow me through.
And it's nice, but it's just one of those things that, I mean, it works.
As long as it works. We're going to do that.
Have you managed? Light yours off with mine, it's a bit easier. Yeah. Here, there we go. Wow. Wow. Oh my goodness. I haven't got any hair.
Wow, Sunny, you're gonna write your name? Thank you.
Write your name.
I'm gonna write your name.
Are we gonna wish for Santa?
Yeah.
Should we wish for Santa's cap? Say, Santa please come. Oh, there you go. Santa please come. Get us an extra present for Christmas for being so good. That's so nice. Santa please come.
Sunny, you're like that.
That's it.
Everybody sleeps. You'll be able to
Santa
Are
please
you writing your
come.
name? Do a little circle. Go and do a circle.
That's it. Mike, you can't cry for 2 minutes. Yeah, 2 minutes. Give Mummy a 2-minute breather. Oh, God. That's over now.
So is it still
Leo, did you have a sponsor?
Hello, young man. What's your name? Your name's Sonny. What about this young man? What's your name? Bernie. Happy Christmas. Are you enjoying today? Are you? Have you been with boys and girls?
Yes.
Oh, girls. No girls, is it?
Yeah.
There's somebody else
There
coming.
was girls.
I think there should be somebody else coming. Okay. What's this little one? Wanna say hello? No? Shall we see what's in the sack? Okay. Shall we see what's in here? The first one is. I'm not sure whose name is on there. It says, is that you? Do you think? There you are. Happy Christmas. Well done. Now, what do you think else is in the sack? Do you think there's something else in here? Hello, Aisha. Happy Christmas. Happy Christmas. Wait a minute, we've got this one.
Who's this for? Oh, that's for
Leo. Leo. Hello, Leo. What are you, darling? Here, darling. So, I know I'm a bit scary, but yeah. Don't worry. It's a young lady, is that? Yeah. Oh, hello.
scared.
Right, not surprising. Aisha, say something. Hey! Don't worry, we've got them coming. Don't worry. Look very worried. Ready! There you go. Happy Christmas.
Thank you, Santa.
Got one more in my stash. Wonder who this is for. I wonder. Shall we have a look? It is coffee! There we are, boys and girls. I've got one more thing to do. Costumes falling apart. I've got one more present to go to now. Okay, you're going to come with me. No, you better not. Okay, I've got lots of boys and girls to go and see, so have a lovely Christmas.
Oh, thank you, Santa.
Bye.
Thank you.
I